All right, we're back on our New Year's Eve edition of Central Valley Talk on centralvalleytalk.com. I'm Mike Scott. Thank you so much for being with us today. My next guests are from The Pink Show, which is a cancer awareness art exhibit opening soon down at the Chris Sorensen Galleries, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Cynthia and Kerby are here. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
A few hours early.
Oh, but it's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
We're looking for an exciting year down at Chris Sorensen.
He's an amazing guy.
He's
89
amazing.
years old.
He will be 90
He
this
will
year.
be next year.
No.
Oh,
Oh, yes,
this year?
next year, right.
Yeah,
next
next
year,
year.
2015.
And he's still, the guy is amazing. And what he's put together, if you haven't seen the Chris Sorensen Gallery, he's opened up his space and invited artists from all over the Central Valley to have their own little spaces in there. And what an amazing thing to do. What a nice, generous offer. I mean, I know he charges a little bit, but it's a nice space he has down there.
Well, he does it not to make money,
Right.
just to share and create a safe place for artists to show and exhibit their work and to work. We have artists that work down there every day. Right now we have about 40 artists, and if we add the Alliance of California Artists, they have their home down there. That's another 100 artists. So technically we have about 140 people whose artwork gets shown throughout the year, and we're really kicking off 2015 because Chris likes to give back to the community. And so one of the ways we do it is do benefit art exhibits like the Pink Show, which Cynthia has been doing for several years, and it's all about cancer awareness.
So is it one artist or a combination of artists?
Anybody's invited.
Anybody's invited.
Mhm.
And-
Artists from the whole Central Valley are invited
Yes.
to be in the exhibit.
Okay, so it's paintings and sculptures and everything?
Mhm.
Yeah. You brought some pictures, I understand, of...
We did. And this is a detail of an oil painting by Yoko Emerson. It's an iris, and it's one of the paintings that will be in the exhibit. We also have a Dixie Salazar painting that'll be in this. This one's called Strength, and it's
I
about...
think Dixie was a guest on our... That name sounds familiar. She might have been on with us.
I'm pretty sure she might have been.
Huh.
She's also a professor at Fresno State in their
Okay.
art department.
Okay.
This is Lorna Pollock. Lorna lives up in Mariposa County, and so we bring in artists from the whole Central Valley and the mountain areas. And this is a very interesting piece. This is Fused Glass by Lisa Anderson, who's also a professor at Fresno State, but in the sociology department.
I thought it was amoebas.
Actually, it's called Know Thy Enemy, and you're looking at cancer cells
That's
that have been made into that piece of fused glass.
Wow.
This is Ann Retan. I believe she teaches at Fresno City, and this is called the Christ fish in this sort of abstract painting.
Now, are all these for sale?
They're all for sale.
With the proceeds going to cancer research?
What happens
or-
is Chris donates the commission he would normally get, and that's going to Valley Children's Hospital to the Krakoff Center.
So the artist still makes something,
Yes,
but Chris is donating his share.
Chris is donating his
God,
share.
You know what? We need to nominate him for Man of the Year or something. Yeah, he's really a good guy.
Well,
He's a
like I
good
said,
guy.
he'll be 90 this year. And
You wouldn't know it looking at him. He's still...
No. He
he's
was
got a little
he was
bite.
welding down there when I left.
I know. 90 years old and the guy is welding. Wow. All right. Now, normally, the big art hop is the first Thursday of every month. And, of course, this year,
New Year's
the first
Day
year is New Year's Day. So you've
Right.
moved it to the second Thursday.
Yeah, the Fresno Arts Council actually moved it to the
A
second.
smart thing to do.
Yes.
Although, you know what? Everybody was off New Year's Day. Maybe you should have had it on New Year's Day.
Well, everybody, a lot of people want to be either home, where it's safe, like you said, be safe and not worry about people who've had, done maybe a few things they shouldn't have done in celebration. And so I think it's a wise thing to move it to the second Saturday.
Okay. So is that the 8th?
That's the
Not the
8th.
second Saturday, the
No.
second
No,
Thursday.
second Thursday.
Yeah, second Thursday.
Second
so
Thursday.
next Thursday,
Yeah, from 5 to 8.
5 to 8. So all the Pink Show exhibits will be there on that day?
Yes.
That will be there.
Cynthia?
It's going to be a pink party,
It
really.
can
We'll
be a
have
pink
some
party.
pink balloons. We'll have pink plates and cups for our snacks, and we'll
Yay.
have amazing art. And
Now, what are these little, you told me these were
talent.
knit,
These are donated by an organization called Hatbox, and it's a group of ladies and men probably but I'm assuming ladies that knit and crochet, and they make these gorgeous hats for the children, and they send them to me, and then I disperse them to the children at Children's Hospital.
Oh, that is so nice.
It is, especially this time of year when it's so cold, and they a lot of times through chemo, the children lose their hair and everything.
Sure.
So these hats make them feel good.
Yeah.
Very
Are you
good.
both artists yourselves?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, what kind of art do you do?
I'm a textile artist. I do art quilts. And I also, there was the last slide, I think, is a detail of one of my canvases called Pink Rose.
Pink Rose, there
And
it
that's a
is.
photo canvas. And so I tend to do art quilts that use a lot of photo imagery in them, and I have developed processes for putting that imagery into the quilts.
Yeah. Cynthia, what's your
I
field of expertise?
work with acrylics and oil pastels mostly. Yeah, and then I'm starting to do woodwork.
Okay.
So yeah.
And do you both have pieces in this show?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that was a detail of the piece I'll have in the show.
Okay, okay. So do you auction them off, or is
No,
there a
no.
set price for them?
There's
or-
a set price, and they're very reasonable.
But we are going to have an auction, a small one,
Small
with
one.
Jackie Ryle, and she's amazing. She makes you bid. So
She makes you bid.
she makes you bid, and,
Well,
and 100% of the auction items, the sale of the auction items go to Craycroft. So
That's awesome.
it is awesome.
That's
yeah.
awesome. Okay, so the Pink Show at the Chris Sorensen Studio, not this Thursday, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Art Hop's been moved to the second Thursday this
And
month.
Chris Sorensen's studio is at the other end of Van Ness from where we are right now.
Where the big arch is.
Where the big arch is.
Welcome to the friendliest little city in the, what is it, the West or the USA?
In the USA.
And can I just say one more thing? This
You can
is
say
the,
whatever
this
you
is the
want.
first year that the Pink Show has donated the money to children, so it's kind of special, exciting, and yeah, we're really proud of it.
Well, nice thing you all are doing, and thank you for coming in today.
Thank
and I
you.
hope you get a nice turnout.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
The
Mike.
Pink Show, Cancer Awareness Art Exhibit at Chris Sorensen Studio, Van Ness, and what would be the cross street there? Van Ness?
Railroad.
The railroad tracks.
The railroad tracks in Van
Right
Ness.
there, right there. You
When the
can't miss
high-speed rail comes in, it'll dead end into Chris Sorensen.
it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's going to be a great thing.
All right, and we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.
Thank you.